Let's get to our conservative-leaning, right-of-center, even just moderate common sense women in the audience on KCMO Talk Radio 95.7 FM after Hillary Clinton absolutely trashed you in a clip that has gone viral in the last 24 hours. Hillary Clinton was in New York City this month and was asked about, of course, any advice she may have to a woman who wants to be the next president of the United States. And as only Hillary Clinton can do, she was obnoxious, she was condescending, she was rude, and she was, as some may say, a nasty woman. Here was Hillary Clinton and her advice and how she trashed all of you who basically didn't vote for her back in 2016 and didn't vote for Kamala Harris last year.
What advice do you have for the first female president of the United States?
Well, first of all, don't be a handmaiden to the patriarchy, which kind of eliminates every woman on the other side of the aisle, except for very few. Lisa Murkowski.
Liz Cheney.
Yeah, there's a few. Look, first we have to get there, and it is, obviously so much harder than it should be. If a woman runs who I think would be a good president, as I thought Kamala Harris would be, and as I knew I would be, I will support that woman.
Hillary Clinton, back in earlier this month in a clip that has just surfaced in the last couple of days. Do not be, in her words, a handmaiden to the patriarchy, which, as she says here, kind of eliminates every woman on the other side of the aisle. So if you did not vote for her, you are a handmaiden to the patriarchy. If you did not vote for Kamala Harris, you are a handmaiden to the patriarchy, John.
Yep, she's trying to eliminate competition because that's actually how she got her job in the first place in Arkansas. Got her first position, right?
Yes, that is exactly what she did. 913-408-7957. If you are a female or you identify as one today, I guess we could go down that road as well. And you hear Hillary Clinton say, don't be a handmaiden to the patriarchy, implying that females who do not vote for Hillary Clinton, females who do not vote and did not vote for Kamala Harris, are simply handmaidens to the patriarchy.
Did you vote the right way, dear? Remember the commercial?
Yeah,
Yep.
I do. If that is something that you sit there and you say to yourself, well, you know what? I'm trying to get a read on this. I'm trying to understand what exactly Hillary's going for here. And all Hillary Clinton is doing is continuing to hurt herself and also, frankly, impact female voters in a negative way. That's what she's doing. 913-408-7957 on the text line. Pete, better than being a slave to the Democrats. So that's that's a good point. Also on the text line, boy, Bill must be so whipped. You don't think? Been watching that play out for the better part of 30 years now. Of course he is. The guy is toast. So when you hear things like this is right up there with her basket of deplorables. That's what this is. I mean, if Republicans are smart, they'll use this in 2026. It's gone viral over the last 24 hours or so. And it's one of those things that a lot of people, I think, need to hear. Because this is what they think of you, right? This is exactly what they think of you. As being nothing more than a handmaiden to the patriarchy if you don't vote for them. They do the same thing with black people in the Democrat Party. The same exact thing. They're doing this now with Hispanic people. Hispanics are moving to the right. Now they call them white Hispanics. Lori's in Lee Summit. Lori, you're on KCMO. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. She's the kind way to say it, full of it. Doesn't represent females in the least, causes more confusion than anything, and has a history of unethical behavior. And she does not represent females in the least. Thank goodness I am not on that side of the aisle.
Well, Lori, here's the thing, though. They are leaning heavily into this gender gap, and they're hoping that it pays off for them in the long run, because we know now, obviously, single women are in a much different boat than married women. Married women more likely to vote Republican than single women. Single women are like plus 40 for the Dems. So they want to live in a world where people are not getting married, and that makes them more likely to vote for them, especially on the female side of the aisle. So that's part of the long plan, I think, here.
It's true, and the whole generation. You know, my children and a lot of their friends are as confused as all get out because of the messaging that's been taking place all these years. That we've taken simple life, being simple, and made it so complicated that people don't know who they are, what they do, and why they do it. So it's been an interesting ride, but one that I'll continue to fight against.
There you go, Lori. There you go. Hey, have a great day. Appreciate you.
You too.
913-408-7957. Our text line also open here. Pete, I'm a 50-year-old female. I'm not a handmaiden. I'm a smart woman who won't vote for anyone just because they are female. As a young girl, I used to dream of becoming the first woman president, and I would love to see a woman president in my lifetime. That is on the text line. Yeah, well, that's a good point as well. The insinuation that you're a handmaiden to the patriarchy because you don't vote for a female, that it's not actually about beliefs, it's not actually about values, it's not about policy, it's just looking at a ballot and saying she's a woman, so I have to vote for her. If not, I'm a handmaiden to the patriarchy. I would argue that on the policy perspective, if you care about growing families, and especially a lot of mothers care about that stuff, the policies are not even close. You tell me which party on a policy basis is more pro-family right now. And I know some of you are going to say, well, not about government giveaways. I mean, policies that promote growth of families without government involvement. Pam and Belton, go ahead, Pam.
Hello, Pete.
All right, Pam, what's going on?
Well, I just want to tell you that anybody that listens to Hillary and believes anything she says is full of it, like she is, and she should be in jail anyway.
Okay, there you go. Don't hold back there, Pam. Tell me how you really feel.
Well, no woman believes anything she says, and no one listens to her, so I don't even know why she speaks.
Well, she's getting a pretty penny, as you know. Thank you, Pam, for some of these speaking engagements. This one happened to be in New York City with PBS, actually, of all people. Well, PBS host, I don't know if PBS was putting it on, but Margaret Hoover was the moderator of that event, the host of PBS's Firing Line for this event in New York City. So go figure. But I like it, Pam. She's fired up.
I'm getting pissed now.
There you go.